Benny was a bunny. He lived in a meadow. One day, Benny found a key. It was a golden key. The key was near a forest. This forest was called the Mysterious Forest. Benny was curious. He wanted to know what the key unlocked. He hopped towards the mysterious forest. The golden key shimmered in his paws. Benny was a little bit scared, but mostly he was excited. The meadow was bright and sunny, but the forest was dark and shadowy. Benny took a deep breath. He hopped into the forest, ready for an adventure. The mysterious forest was full of trees. The trees were tall and old. Sunlight peeked through the leaves. It made dancing shadows on the ground. Benny hopped over roots. He scurried around bushes. He listened to the sounds of the forest. Birds chirped. Squirrels chattered. Benny wasn't scared anymore. He was having fun. Suddenly, Benny heard a voice. Oliver, as Oliver the Wise Owl. Hoo-hoo! Who goes there? Benny stopped hopping. He looked up. In a tree, he saw an owl. The owl had big, round eyes. Benny thanked Oliver and hopped along the stream. The water sparkled in the sunlight. Soon he came to a brook. It babbled and gurgled. A fox sat by the water. She had a bushy tail and clever eyes. Benny, hello! Are you Fiona? Fiona, as Fiona the clever fox. That's me. Oliver told me you were coming and you have a golden key? Benny showed Fiona the key. Benny, do you know what it unlocks? Fiona, as Fiona the clever fox. I've heard whispers, legends of a hidden treasure and a magical tree. But it's just a story, isn't it? To find the truth, you'll need to be brave. Do you see that dark cave? The path to the treasure lies on the other side. The cave looked dark and scary. Benny gulped. He didn't like the dark. Fiona saw his worried face. Fiona found some stones. She put them in the brook. Now there was a little path across the water. S2. Don't worry, Benny. You're not alone. I'll help you cross the brook.
See, we did it together.
Benny was grateful for Fiona's help. He hopped across the stones. He was ready to face the darkness. He knew his friends were there for him. He wasn't alone. Benny and Fiona entered the cave. It was very dark inside. Benny couldn't see anything. Fiona's tail was soft and bushy. Benny held on tight. He closed his eyes. He listened to the sounds of the cave. Water dripped. Bats squeaked. Benny felt a little bit scared again, but he remembered what Fiona said. He was not alone. He had his friends, and he was brave. He opened his eyes. He saw a light ahead. They were almost out of the cave. S2. It's okay, Benny. Hold my tail. I know the way. Benny and Fiona came out of the cave. They were in a beautiful clearing. In the middle of the clearing was a tree. It shimmered with golden light. Sitting under the tree was a bear. He was big and brown. He was snoring loudly. The bear opened one eye. He looked at Benny and Fiona. S2, excuse me. Benny held up the golden key. S3. Well, hello there. I am Bruno. What brings you to my clearing?
This key, it unlocks something. Do you know what it is?
Section 8, the treasure tree.
That key unlocks the treasure tree.
He pointed to the shimmering tree.
But the treasures are not gold or jewels. They are lessons. Yes. The treasure tree holds the secrets of the forest. It teaches us about friendship, bravery, and kindness. Narrator. Benny was puzzled. Lessons?
Benny looked at the golden key in his paw. He looked at his friends, Fiona and Bruno. He realized something. He had already found the treasures. He had learned about friendship and bravery on his adventure. Section 9. Unlocking the treasures. Benny walked to the treasure tree. He took a deep breath. He put the golden key in the lock. It fit perfectly. Benny turned the key. The tree glowed brightly. Then it opened up. Inside the tree were not gold and jewels. There were stories and pictures. They told the history of the forest. They shared the secrets of the animals. Benny, Fiona, and Bruno looked at the treasures. They learned about the forest. They learned about the animals. They learned about themselves. Section 10. Sharing the rewards. Benny knew he couldn't keep the treasures a secret. He wanted to share them with everyone. He gathered all the animals in the forest. He told them about his adventure. He showed them the treasures of the treasure tree. The animals were amazed. They learned about their forest. They learned about each other. They learned about the importance of friendship, bravery, and kindness. Everyone thanked Benny for being so brave. They thanked Fiona for being so clever. They thanked Bruno for being so wise. They had all learned valuable lessons. They were a stronger community because of it. Section 11. A Heart Full of Joy. Benny went back to the meadow. He told his friends about his adventure. He told them about the treasures. He told them about the importance of friendship, bravery, and kindness. Benny was no longer just a bunny. He was Benny the Brave. He had faced his fears. He had made new friends. He had learned valuable lessons, and he had shared those lessons with everyone. Benny's heart was full of joy. He knew that no matter what challenges he faced, he could overcome them with courage, kindness, and the support of his friends, and that made all the difference.